Hello everyone, welcome to our yet another special Glass Academy webinar celebrating the week of International Day of Yoga. This week is dedicated to recognizing and honoring the profound impact that yoga has on our overall well-being. But today we are expanding our focus beyond the mat to explore how our built environments, especially our homes and workplaces, play a crucial role in our health and happiness. The COVID-19 pandemic has dramatically transformed how we live and work, and the boundaries between our homes and workspaces have blurred. As we navigate this new landscape, it's essential to consider how we create spaces that promote our well-being and support our holistic health. A key element in achieving such environments is the innovative use of glass in architecture and design. Glass is not just a functional material, it holds a potential to significantly enhance our well-being through several important factors that we will delve deep into today. Today we have with us architect Kshitij Mehra, the Managing Director at Insync Design Delhi. He is a seasoned architect and urban planner with over a decade of experience in consulting for both private and government organizations. Architect Kshitij is trained as an architect in India and holds a master's degree from SBA Delhi. He has worked avidly with various development authorities before starting his own practice. He is also an active member of the Architecture Fraternity and the Institute of Town Planners India. Architecture for him is learning, where if connected well, nature meets development. He implies the same ideology while imparting education to young learners. Architect Kshitij has been a key individual in policy formulation while working with Delhi Development Authority as a consultant, and he had his chance to get hands-on opportunity to advise master plan modifications. Now, after entering the private sector, he has been a key driving force for various prestigious projects across the country and abroad. His experience in design detail and policy development positively impact the overall morale and productivity of his teams working with him. Welcome, Architect Kshitij. We are delighted to have you here with us today, and we are looking forward to share your wealth of knowledge and expertise to our webinar series this year. So let's dive into today's topic, Building for Bliss, how glass in architecture enhances well-being. So to begin with, could you share your insights on the importance of well-being in architecture and design? How do you see the role of architects and young designers in creating spaces that enhance the physical, mental, social well-being of the occupants?
Thank you, Amrita. That was a beautiful introduction of mine. I really loved that. Thank you so much. Okay, have you ever walked into a room and felt a positive energy? Or have felt small or claustrophobic? That's how important design is for mental well-being. Since COVID-19, we as occupants of the space have understood the importance of a space called my space. So this space is important. And in my own understanding, if I want to do well, if I want to fare well, I want my brain to be calm and happy. So these spaces are more than just wall and roof. They influence our mood and they help us to plan our day. And what better than a professional designer or an architect to help you plan your own Choti space? So its positioning, its lighting, view, texture, and avidness is going to help us achieve mental well-being for sure. So being an architect, we foresee the beauty of a space and carve out its positivity and harmony that we seek. And that's the role of an architect, to see, to believe, and bring out the best beyond the aesthetics and with better functionality for sure.
That's a very wonderful way to put it, sir. So when we discuss design, the choice of materials is pivotal in enhancing the overall spatial experience. So among the countless materials that are available in market today, glass stands out as one of the most versatile and transformative ones. So according to you, how has the role of glass in building design evolved over the years?
So I don't know how many feel the same, but glass is a hidden gem. So we have been designing buildings where we propose glass in the right direction as required. So basically glass is light, it's durable, it's transparent, it's translucent. What more do we want? As per our wish, we can use it anywhere we feel like. So initially glass was being used only as a window application. I also remember my childhood. So now glass has versatile applications, be it skylight, be it skywalk, facade, partition, and even furniture now. So and more in being used in railings and even as stairs. It's durable, yet delicate, but it's pleasing to eyes for sure. So the 20th century has definitely saw amazing advancements in glass technology, making it stronger, making it energy efficient. I remember that's what I was telling. I remember using glass on a smaller window pane when I was a kid. While now kids these days are looking through full-size French windows with beautiful views and to beyond. So this has led to skyscraper culture with ample natural lighting and safety for sure.
Absolutely. It's not, like you mentioned, it's not about just windows. People have been experimenting with furnitures with my recent conversations about how they do the with bent glass and so many advancements that come with every single day of innovation that's happening. So
Absolutely.
as we move forward, let's talk about homes. Where we talk about well-being the most because people consider them as their sanctuaries and their safe spaces, and after a hectic day of work they come back home. So when designing a home for a family with diverse lifestyles in different age groups, needs, interests, clients often have fundamental requirements. So beyond these, what are the key experiential and aesthetic elements that clients typically seek to achieve that look and feel of their homes?
So be it any family, we look at certain construction and we look at it as their homes. So it would have there is an unsaid bond with that construction, with the building. There's an unsaid expectation and an unsaid budgetary constraint as well. But people these days are not scared of experimenting, I must say. Clients these days require modern amenities with aesthetics as well. So nowadays, clients are smart and give amazing ideas for their own houses. And we, as an architect, we are kept on our toes. We have to be ready with their ideas and we have to present it up. So typically, a few are, I'll say, colors, so textures and niches for their own spaces that clients are looking at. They look for modern attitude with basic out of the box facade ideas, be it their houses, be it their office, be it their cafes. They all need to look fabulous. So glass, concrete, metal makes it all look good as a whole combination. In houses, we view and security go hand in hand. Earlier, people used to compromise on views by placing grills over their windows. You must remember that. And nowadays, we use security glasses. So I've recently, about a year ago, I've shifted to a new house where my basic requirement was the view that I wanted from my own bedroom, while my parents were more concerned about the security. And because of security glass, we fulfilled it all.
Absolutely, absolutely. That's amazing to even know a material is capable of checking so many boxes for us. So let's delve a little deep into the aspect of natural light and views. So can you tell us some of the innovative ways in which you integrate glass at homes that enhance the amount of light in different areas of the home? And also, can you provide few examples of how you use glass to create brighter, more inviting spaces and views overall?
Oh, that's $1 million question. I'm sure working with glass has made you think amazing ways to lead light in darkest of places, I must say. So as we know, land is scarce, sizes of houses are shrinking, where innovative ideas are required for better lighting and ventilation. So while working on a Delhi apartment, and they are pretty small, we tried to introduce glass edges in the room. I don't have the image, otherwise I would have shown, which help refine light from shaft and also on gloomy days open up as window seamlessly. So and the same apartment's drawing room has a floor to ceiling window with a second layer of glass in the balcony, which leads to an amazing indoor outdoor connection. The client is happy. And also, I must say that this is the versatility of glass. Also, in one of our premium clients' house, we provided skylight kitchen. He always had that smile when we used to walk through that area. So I could see that smile and I could imagine that how happy he is. He loves to look at his mango tree overlooking the kitchen roof. And I've seen that sight. It's ecstatic. I'm telling you, it's amazing. We always try to provide light, preferably natural and dark sides of the building, by way of reflective or direct lighting. Be it ambient, be it direct lighting, we try for that. So the larger areas that require ample amount of light, we use staggered use of glass, metal, concrete in reducing direct sunlight, which in turn helps us reducing heating as well. So in North India, as we receive ample share of summer and winter with global warming, apt use of material, recyclable, and everything it helps. So glass is one such versatile material, I must say, which can be remodeled and reused. And in my understanding, Europe is one of such country which has reduced its carbon footprint by reusing flat glass and in turn is using innovative glass facades. What we should try.
Absolutely, absolutely. I'm still stuck with that kitchen with the skylight because it sounds very dreamy and a goal that everybody wants in their house to be the part of the traditional homes where we have courtyards, we walk out. So I think that's the connection that glass helps us to create as a material. So
Definitely.
moving on, we spoke a lot about COVID-19, and few of us are still stuck to 2019 and 20, where we were working from home. We were confused about that. Actually affected the well-being, I must say. So moving on, as our homes and lifestyles continue to evolve, like mentioned, post COVID-19, accommodating changing needs such as remote work from home has become very crucial. So, how can we effectively design open and flexible spaces in homes to accommodate various family activities? And in what ways does the use of glass facilitate this flexibility?
So our biggest of clients since 2021 are the people working in the IT sector. So they are looking for isolated yet connected home office spaces, which has acoustic privacy for their work calls and also has a look over to their houses. It's like having best of both worlds, home and office, separated when required. So all this has been made possible by versatility of glass. We have created room and room with sliding glass panels, which have helped moms to keep a look at their kids while playing while taking office calls. And I've helped men convert their most comfortable spaces in formal office atmosphere with a click or push of a button. So this has helped us dividing spaces without sacrificing any openness or the visual connectivity, I must say. For people with privacy frenzy, we have used frosted and fluted glass partitions. So I must say these days for hospitality sector, we offer smart glass technologies as well, where desired level of privacy is achieved with smart switchable glasses. In one of our office partitions, we have proposed smart switchable glass between boss cabin and bullpen. So the click of glass, private click of glass, that's it. We are simply seamless. For a small house or a cafe, we try and create glass wall with infinite mirroring. It creates a visual illusion of vastness. Retractable or openable partitions with glass helps in ventilation as well and feel much less claustrophobic. Smaller spaces seem bigger. So UPVC windows, aluminum sections, window sliders, these are common favorites in every apartment we see these days. They offer flexibility and allow spaces to be open and closed as per requirement or as per convenience, I must say. In a
Yes.
flick, your drawing room and balcony becomes your party or a function space ready.
Absolutely. And the most magical spaces that work magic with glass, the small spaces, like you mentioned, you have a lot of scope. People say it's hard to develop a larger design, but I personally feel it's more challenging to work with a smaller space and make it look much bigger.
Absolutely.
So, having discussed that, the benefits of glass in enhancing well-being at homes, now let's go towards the critical role of office design in fostering well-being on a larger scale per se. Particularly, we know how stressful the environments are, especially. So, how does office design significantly impact the overall well-being of its employees? And what are the qualities that an ideal workspace should embody?
Well, while working in a high stress environment with loads of pressure by superiors, by clients, regular knickknacks with contractors, I used to choose my corner overlooking a beautiful green patch through my window. That used to calm me a lot. So I used to feel safe, comfortable, connected in my own space. So while designing in any office, we plan spaces with decency of openness and visual connectivity as well. Commonly, these MNCs these days, they give utmost importance to mental and physical well-being of employees for sure. Office design plays a pivotal role in shaping the well-being of employees, influencing their energy levels, engagement, productivity, and overall mood as well. Our focus majorly revolves around designing a space with a mix of sitting and standing activities. Our placement of furniture, planning of overlapping areas in such areas, and then inhabitants of the building having multiple options to workplace. This is our ideology. Be it sitting or standing, or they can easily shift from comfort to formal spaces like conference rooms without mental barriers. So we try to create a space which contains biophilic elements such as comfort, natural lighting, soothingly placed plants, which play an important role as well, control temperature, comfort of informal and formal sit-outs and sit-ins as well. And this space becomes a winner altogether. So we
Yeah,
try to design function and comfort. We get amazed to see that aesthetics fall in line with much of any effort. Along with all
absolutely.
this, I must say, we also need to plan soothing color schemes with technological comforts, electrical, HVAC, ample artificial lighting. They have pivotal role to play.
Absolutely. I can completely agree with that. And especially, I've heard a lot of people being more productive while standing and working these days, which is fascinating thing to know that how the workspace is evolving. It used to be a small cubicle. We used to sit inside, work with a focused mindset, but now it's more open, little informal, standing. And that's the beauty of evolution, I guess. So as we move forward, glass plays a pivotal role in modern office buildings, like we discussed, evident in its widespread use, both externally and internally. So, could you tell us how you integrate glass in your office designs to enhance the thermal comfort, per se, of the occupants throughout the day? They stay there for 8 to 9 hours a day. So, how do we make sure they're comfortable all throughout? So,
Oh, indeed. Glass plays a pivotal role in modern office design, I must say. Every day we work on buildings with glass facades, and we try out various ideas to optimize natural lights for those long working hours so that our eyes are also comfortable and the body and mind is also soothing. So our focus goes to curtail direct harsh sun with its heating effects. We try and use strategically the glass in areas where glass ranges from laminated, toughened, insulated, solar controlled, tinted or low E glass. We try to use and mix all those glasses. These help us in optimizing natural light and also reduce pressure on HVAC systems. Areas where we are unable to screen the direct light and heat, we introduce insulated glazing units containing multiple glass layers. If nothing works out, we use blinds. And glass is so versatile, glass is so amazing that for our defense clients, we provided four-layered insulated glazing units, I must. So these IGUs, they're also customized for bullet resistance and blast resistance for certain strategic areas, I must say. Here we also propose a conglomeration of aesthetics, performance, along with thermal comfort.
very well put. So, this is a follow up question for the previous question. Now that we spoke about thermal comfort, let's also talk about the indoor air quality, which is one of the most important aspects of employees' health. So, how do you see Glass achieving this?
So I'm sitting right next to a glass window with my AC on. So indoor air quality is important for health and well-being. We spend maximum time indoors. Sometimes stale environment becomes root cause of ailments and mental breakdown as well, which we tend to oversee in most of the cases. Windows is the actual solution. By design, we can ensure ventilation and airflow management mixed along with mechanical ventilation if required. So operable windows or mechanical facade system with passive heating and cooling technologies can enhance overall indoor air quality. We have stopped opting for carpet flooring in common areas to improve indoor air quality. I must tell you that. By material, glass being an inert material does not emit any VOCs, the volatile organic component that we all see and we all ignore. So we ensure that one less material to worry about, that is glass. Clear, fresh air mixed with mechanical flow helps improving air quality.
Absolutely. So, this brings us to my last question. So, glass is often praised for its hygienic properties. They say it's easy to maintain, it's durable, like we mentioned. And how do you see these qualities making it a beneficial material choice for the office environments?
We sit in an environment and we use a term called spick clean. We call areas as speckless. So we need materials which help us identify areas which look, feel, and remain clean as well. Because what we see clean, we believe it's clean. So glass surfaces being non-porous are resistant to bacteria as well and can easily be coated with antimicrobial coatings and similar other coatings to help us out with that. As I mentioned earlier, a definitive choice for partition, furniture, stair, and floorings, such as balcony and highlighted areas, is glass. Toughened glasses and laminated glasses have become today's choice for all the aesthetical areas. So if you want to see aesthetics, add glass to it. So being highly durable and resistant makes them easy choices to be used in high function areas, I must tell you, such as staircases and countertops, as they look classy with correct lighting and color as well. So we see a lot of cafes and pubs and bars using glass a lot with lights for sure. So I'm such I must say such pure product with finesse, durability, and versatility. This has functionality, cannot be ignored in any of our design choices. So glass becomes the premium choice for sure. We proudly incorporate glass and other metallic modules in facades, interior spaces, and strengthened areas. And in turn, they help us better visibility, comfort from heat, and security at the right places. The
That's
durability helps
wonderful.
us a lot.
That's wonderful. So thank you, Architect Kshitij, for sharing those insights. So before we wrap up the webinar for today, we were hoping if you could quickly walk us through some of your projects and show us some glimpses of your work. So you may share your screen and present, and it's over to you.
Yeah, I don't have much things to share, but yes, I'll try it out. Just give me a minute.
Sure.
So, can we see the screen, please?
Yes, yes. We can go full screen.
Superb. So I'm architect Kshitij from the firm and the conglomeration called Insync Design. We have studio in New Delhi. So this is a common our office come residence which we plan in Gurgaon, now also called Gurugram. So if you can see these blue lines, this is the amount of glass that was used only for partition and only as at the facade areas. I could show you many others, but I thought let's plan for the smaller spaces. So this is the type of versatility of glass. If you can see in the image, we are using it in facade as well, the elevation, and we have also used it as interior partition spaces for a place as such small as bedroom or such small as a simple sit out. So we also use a lot of places. If you can see this glass, as soon as you open the window, the layered glass opens up, and then you can see the railing that is also made of glass. And interiors, we use a lot of glass as tabletops, as our storage spaces. Even the washrooms these days are these the panelings and the partitions are being made of glass, and the tops and the tabletops, the coffee tables, everything has glass in it. And I'm fascinated by the reflective ideologies mixed with lights. This is the scenario of the night where we actually have not installed the right lights till yet. It's an ongoing project, and this is during the day on one side. So I'll tell you another premium client of mine. I will not take the name because I've signed an NDA with them. So this is an office building in Noida. If you can see the ideology, the common areas, they're all the standing ones are the glasses, the partitions, the entrance lobbies, the elevations, and the places where everybody wants to sit. We use screened glasses, we have used tinted glasses, we have used colored glasses on in all the areas. You can see the passage, how well lit a passage looks at, the aesthetics, the lighting, the natural lighting that we allow to enter. Internal workspaces where light becomes much important. You want to sit and work, light. You want to sit and work calmly, or lesser light. Or maybe if you want to calm yourself, an ambient lighting ideologies. So if you can look at the work areas, the workstations, they're all well lit. And I use the term that while interviewing also, that yes, wherever we are not able to stop the light, we use blinds. But the light is important, be it ambient. Another one of our defense suites that we were talking about, this is a premium suite where we actually had to use glass because we didn't want to obstruct the view. We had a beautiful, huge 1400 square feet balcony over a single suite, and we didn't want to hamper the view. So we tried and used security and safety glass. This glass that we are looking at is blast and bulletproof. That's all I have for today, I must say.
That's amazing. All the points that we covered, we could now put a picture in front of that. So thank you, Architect Kshitij, for the quick presentation. And this brings us to the end of the webinar today. Your interview on glass and well-being was truly enlightening. Your insights have provided us with a deeper understanding of how thoughtful design can enhance our daily lives and environments. So on behalf of all of us at Glass Academy and Ethos, we deeply appreciate your valuable time and thank you for joining us today.
Thank you, Anvita. I love being associated here. I love the Ethos platform and I'm happy with the Glass Academy amazingly. Thank you so much for the time.
Thank you so much. The chat box is now open to take up the audience questions, so please type away. Thank you, sir. That's it.
Thank you.